You hear that? Looks like it's only clicking. The starter relay is clicking, but it's not spinning. Hey guys, so I had to order the fuel pump because I took it apart and I cleaned the inside of it. There's a lot of rust, and I think there was a little bit of water mixed with fuel and a lot of rust. And you can tell how rusty this is. There is a lot of rust. If you see it, it's coming out. I don't know if you can see. See that? There's even big chunks. But I cleaned it up. I already cleaned it up, ordered a new one online. And we'll see, hopefully that will help us start the motorcycle. But since we can't do anything waiting for the part, can't really go forward with this one yet. I have this one that, this is SUZUKI. I believe this is 2007. And this is what it looks like. And starting issues. It's like a starter or something. So we'll work on this one before we jump on that one until we get the parts. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How about this motorcycle? This is SUZUKI. I believe like 2007. That's what it looks like. I actually won it for $15, but with all the fees and everything, it cost me around $177. Plus I had to go drive it hour and a half away. So that's what it looks like. It has a little scratch damage. It doesn't say it runs or anything. I'm gonna try to see if I can start it up. But that's what it looks like. Also, it has a burnt here. If you know what caused this, comment below. It has a little burn right here, part. Hopefully everything else is fine. Yeah, right there looks okay-ish. So yeah, let's see if we can start it up. Follow me along. I'll be posting more content, motorcycle, maybe some cars. If you want to know anything else, let me know, or about this bike, or if you have a similar one. I think it says 64,000 miles. Unless they messed up, it's only 6,400. Not sure, but we'll try to see if we can start it up. All right. So, like I was saying, paid $15 for this bike on auction, but then with all the fees, it was like $177. Trying to see if it starts. I think I tried once. It was kind of spinning, but then hesitating. So I'm gonna plug in the jumper box and let's see if we can do something to this. Looks like we got power. Put the key in. Let's see. Looks like the time is working, so there's power. Oh, there's power. Let's see if it does anything. Do you hear that? Looks like it's only clicking. The starter relay is clicking, but it's not spinning. Let's see if you can hear it better over here. Yep. Either seized or starter relay. Looks like it has 64,000 miles. Is that 64? Or is that 6,400? And the last one's tenths. Comment below. We'll see. Well, let's see. Get the starter out. First, what you want to do is, if you have a jumper box or if your battery is full, unplug the battery. On mine, I have seat out already. What you do is just put the key in here, turn it. It's supposed to pop out, and then you take the seat out. Once you take the seat out, you have these, I believe, either 10mm or a Phillips screwdriver. I think 10mm would be best. Just make sure you unplug the battery before you work on something. So the starter will be located right in here. This piece right here. So make sure you put a pan underneath or something to catch. I already took mine off and then put it back in because the oil is leaking. So make sure you have something to catch the oil. Don't lose your screw. Put this aside. And then either, if you have access to this, but remove these. I believe that's 8mm, one here, one here. Once you do that, make sure you have a pan catching the oil, and then you just pull on it. It'll be hard to pull, so you might want to tap on something or get a big screwdriver. What I have this like a 10 pry bar, but you can either do it from there or from here, kind of like wiggle it out. Once you do that, then you can use I believe that's 10mm bolt here. I believe that's for positive, and then the starter should come out. So I'm gonna grab 8mm. First, remove this. All you do is just bend and get the hose out of the way. So make sure when you pull it out, you have a pan, like I said, to catch the oil. Mine's not gonna come out as much because I already took mine out before. What I like to do is grab it from here and just kind of wiggle it this way. There you go. And that comes out just like that. And then you have a 10mm. There you go, starter comes out. So if you want to put it back together, same way how you took it off, just in the reverse order. And then don't forget to plug in your battery. So we're going to take apart the starter. Let's see if we can find something. I looked it up online. It seems like they were like $38. I found one on eBay. It's probably not OEM, but still, to check if the bike still works. So around with taxes, it was like $40 and some change. So what you want to do is, I believe that's 7mm. Make sure you have an O-ring here if you ever have to put it back on both of them. Just make sure you have all your screws and everything in order. So yeah, a lot of, oh yeah, it's probably toasted. That comes off. This goes like this. Make sure everything's in order. There's the washer. That goes like that. So yeah, this is how this one looks. I don't know. It's a Mitsuba. I don't know, maybe this is the original one. So let's see if I can remove this. Is that 10? Yeah, that's 10mm. Oh, there's a lot of washers. Maybe make sure they're all in order when you're gonna put them back. tap it lightly, yeah, if you tap it lightly, it's coming off. There's another washer, and that came off. And there's some washers inside. I've seen some people rebuild them, but if it's $40, I don't know, is it worth rebuilding? I think, see how much is on this side, and there's barely anything on this side. So I think this is a goner. I don't know if you can maybe adjust them. I don't know, comment below, is this adjustable or that's just a spring or something pushing against it? Yeah, it's probably just a spring. Maybe you can just replace this piece, this one right here. I don't know what kind of metal is that. There's two of them. This one's probably fine, but this one seems like it's gone. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, there's some piece in there. Maybe something broke off. I don't know. Right here. This one's definitely not that great shape. We'll see once the starter comes. Maybe we'll be able to get it started, but before that I'm gonna have to put oil. So yeah, this is how far I got with this one. Yeah, it was like burnt. I don't know what's the reason it was burnt here, but it doesn't seem like it got anywhere here. So when I just tried to start it without a video, it kind of wanted to click, but then it stopped. Like it's kind of was spinning it. I mean, at least we got power. That's good. So yeah, $15, but with all the fees, man, it's almost like not worth it. So if you're on corporate and trying to buy something, just remember the fees add up. So I've seen on eBay this kit sells about $20-something. So we want to make sure it fits, everything looks similar. But what I need, I feel like this piece and this piece, they're supposed to be bigger. This is A and B. They're supposed to be like a lot bigger, so they're touching this right here. If you want to rebuild it, I might try to rebuild it just for the video. Order this part and try to see if this is gonna work. What you want to do is probably clean this up, like light scuff it, make sure it's all shiny, and then rebuild kit and try to test it. Yeah, if it works out, I might just rebuild it. It's only 20-something. It's like half the price, or you can get a new one aftermarket for $40 or something, the whole starter. So you don't want to waste your time, just buy a starter. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned, and then we'll try to get it running if we can. I mean, if that's the issue. So yeah, then maybe I'll post a few other videos about this bike. Alright, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Now let's see if I'll be able to start it. The starter's gonna work.